but I guess the most common conversation that I have with CPGs is about return on investment on shopper marketing, which after what Tim just said earlier on, makes me look a bit stupid, but there you go. And the second thing I want to talk about is something that I guess we've been thinking about quite a lot. Those of you who saw me last year would have seen me standing on a chair and talking about the fact that 75%, or whatever the number they quote, of decisions are made in store is utter bullshit. And I've really sort of spent some time really thinking about that, because actually when we talk about shopper marketing, essentially what we're trying to do is to understand the question, why do people buy things, and how we can influence them to buy differently or buy more. So those are the two things that I'm going to talk about today. First thing I want to talk about, is return on investment. Remember this? Whoa! We've solved the problem! Oh, we're going out of business. Oh well. So the principle here was that we'd guess how many people were in the aisles, and then we'd measure the sales and we've sorted it out. Sadly, it's slightly more complex than that. So I thought I'd challenge you with the question, which is, what actually has the most impact on the buying point? Deadly silence. These little things. Because strangely enough, if we don't see things, we don't buy them. There's not many shoppers that walk around the store with a blindfold on. If they do, they've got bruising and they haven't got much in their trolley. So if we're trying to understand exactly what it is that people buy and how we influence that decision making, the first thing we've got to understand is what they look at. So I thought I'd wear this hat to start off with, because if we're going to start talking about eyeballs, we actually need to understand how eyeballs actually work. So if you'll bear with me, we're going back to the classroom.